We are here. And we got more testing to do. And we're going to do things a little bit out of order. This first thing I want to test is get my ass back here. Pincer, Thorium fuel rods, and it clicks. I love it. And it clicks coming out. Alright, so he changed that. And as you can see, they now pop out the top. You can see them. They're not flush mounted anymore.
Look at this side.
And even better, we can see the fluid inside. It's very blue. We now have a window. And let's see, can we tell? What the hell is it? Did I throw it in the box? Do you have my magnifying glass?
No.
Where the fuck is my magnifying glass? Go. I had a fucking diamond one. There it is. Got it. Still can't see how much fluid's in the damn thing, though. Unfortunately. Where is... Yeah, let's get some more fluid made if we have any. I don't know if we have any lapis dust or not. I might need to go get some. Let's see. Lapis, we got 4. Lazarite, we got 0. Shouldn't there be some sunlight in here somewhere? I'm definitely going to have to go get some more. Because we run any bigger reactor, we're definitely going to need it. Is there some I haven't? There's a cold site. Oh, there's all kinds of lazarite here. There we go. That'll give us a bunch of lazarite. Sublight. Could do that. Ore washer. Just give us more sublight. Sublight gems are useless, so we wouldn't sift that. And that's just going to give us more sublight all the way across. So I don't really care. Go ahead and throw these in the macerator.
I would say the only reason to sift sunlight would be so that you get more sunlight, because you can get more than one gem, you know.
Yeah, if you got the RNG on it set the same as Greg always had his, I never seen where you really got more. I usually got roughly the same amount, and it's quicker to not sift it than it is to sift it. So I never bothered. Alright, after a little bit of lapis I found in there to run, we've still got almost 700 lazarite I can run after that. So I won't have to go mine that anytime soon. Alright, so fix the reactor, re-enabling itself. So, do you have the soft hammer, or is it in the...
I have it.
Alright, let's go see if we can turn this thing on and... Yeah, come all the way around here unless you found another way through there. So, there we go, and you can tell it's on. And it's running. And probably should turn it off, because we can't run this very long, because this small heat exchanger doesn't really work for this. I can't remember how much the max was on that thing, but it's nowhere near enough for this thing. This does...
This thing runs every 5... processes a recipe every 5 seconds. And I slowed it down so that it wouldn't like eat lava and stuff.
Okay.
So that it would only do 16 HU a tick. That was its limit.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to need to use the large heat exchanger when we actually set this up to do stuff, which is good because we need to test that thing anyways. So let's see. Fix an issue with the reactor. Kit code running on client side. Only was an issue in single player. Fix nuclear reactor re-enabling itself. Made reactor rendering like GT6. Finished item receivers or retrievers. We need to test those. Made pincers click. Added recipes to convert redstone conductors from one type to another. So we can now do this, which is beautiful. Let that thing run itself down. We got... Hey, we're actually running down on power. Getting this thing can turn on. Good. That means we finally ran out of all of the stuff, I guess. Because we were running all the one gas we had a butt ton of down there. So finally ran through all that. Now the retriever cover. Put that in there. This thing's set to anything right now. I don't know because I can't use my magnifying glass on it. Because you're a turd. Can be placed as a cover. Is all it says. I gotta use a stupid screwdriver on this. I hate using a screwdriver on this. It's on blacklist right now. So that means it blacklists everything. Now it's
empty
on...
blacklist means it pulls anything. Empty blacklist just means it pulls everything.
Well, I ain't pulling shit right now. Oh, wait a minute. I did that backwards. It's a retriever cover, jackass, not a fucking... Okay. So now it's in there. Now it's taking it. Good. So now if I just dump all the things, it should pull all the things. Which it does. Beautiful.
Adventurous, one feature I forgot to do was make it spit out items in world.
Okay, now if we set this to that battery and we'll put in that battery. Why did you take that battery? Oh. So it should take everything but that battery. Because we're on blacklist. So yeah, took everything but that battery. Now we put on whitelist. It'll take that battery. This is way more complicated than it needs to be. My brain hurts. There we go. Alright, so it works. Now, for the same thing I said in the video I made for the GT6 one, you could actually set this up from the wall of stuff up there. You could set up a thing to pull dust into like a processing area if we wanted to set up a furnace to cook up each different thing, but I want to go try this on the barrel wall. That'll be a good test for it.
But yeah, speaking of recovery, I forgot to implement that feature where it drops salmon world if there's no chest.
Oh, you also didn't make it so we can clear the filter if it's in your inventory. You can't craft it back into an empty filter.
Oh yeah,
that's another thing Greg does. So smack this. I should clear the filter, right, if you hit it with the soft hammer?
That's such a feature on these. Didn't know that.
Yeah, soft hammer like clears is the universal clear the bullshit.
Yeah, you shouldn't drop this just right there. Yeah.
Alright, so if I put this on the end of here, and yeah, yours don't drop into the world, but if I put a chest here, fuck, that was excessively fast. Holy shit, I was expecting, since the bandwidth on the thing is 1, I'd get 1 stack a second. Instead, I got way too fucking many.
That wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a stack a second.
Yeah, well, it happened.
I wonder, maybe because there's items stacks in the barrels are technically just 1 stack that has a way higher size than their one, but I just grabbed the entire stack.
Yeah, it looks like we're full of gold, so maybe it's backed up in the ultimate pipe. I don't know. But you need to get us a mass storage. Oh, can you come up here? I have one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mass storage right there. Here's a thing of tape. Change out the gold barrel for a mass storage. I gotta clean up this mess. Somebody shit all over the floor. Once we get this cleaned up, we can try it again and see if it does more than a stack a second. Okay, everything's cleaned up now. I gave you tape.
Yeah, I used it, but I didn't want to place an empty storage there because then the system would insert who knows what into it.
You're supposed to take that barrel, sit on top of the mass storage, hit it with the wrench to make it auto put into this one, then tape this one and put it back in place.
Oh.
That's how you do that, so you don't have to sit here and do this. Also, if you're going to sit here and do this, just do this. Way faster. There you go. Okay, so that's clean. So now, let's try this again and see how much bullshit we end up with in that chest. Yeah, nope. Nope. Something's wrong. And I got the exact same stuff, so it's doing it in a weird order, too. Because I ended up with cesium and chromium. Chromium's from way the fuck down here. And cesium's over here. It should start here. I should have got arsenic first. I don't know why I keep getting cesium. And the cesium barrel was empty. So I know it's pulling it from the barrel. The silicon I got, that is probably from what was coming in. But watch that barrel right there. It says 748 right now. I'll bet you it'll be empty. Yep. Cesium barrel empty? Yep. And the chrome barrel's probably empty. Yep. For some reason, it's doing the chrome and the cesium instead of starting at arsenic. I don't know where it's getting its weird mathing or pathing from. Because you'd think it would start at the closest pipe and work itself back.
On there.
Oh, did you want that on there? Here.
On there. I do that.
Let me try it again.
Yeah.
Now it's doing palladium. I still got cesium. Oh, how the fuck I still got cesium, but I still got cesium. And chromium.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait a minute. Where'd all the palladium come from? We don't have palladium on the wall, do we? We may not have had that. That may have actually just came in because it tried to push it from... No, because the centrifuge wouldn't have had that much. But palladium should be right here. Where's my... I know it's platinum group, so it has to be right here next to osmium somewhere. Osmium, iridium, platinum, gold. Where the fuck is palladium? Oh, palladium's next to silver. Where is silver? Gallium. Palladium down this way. Silver. Ah, yeah, we do have palladium. There it is. So, yeah, I'm not sure where it's getting its pathing from. It's definitely doing it in a weird order. But it does work.
I know it's restricted, but that shouldn't affect anything.
Do we even have a barrel for calcite up there? I have to check. I'm guessing with the amount of them we're getting in here, the answer would be no. We need almandine too, it looks like. Quartz, smoky. Yeah, we do not have one for calcite or almandine up here. Calcite is an electrolyzer recipe. We can make it into white asphalt. We can roast it into quicklime and carbon dioxide. Quicklime, we could do that. So yeah, we might as well just electrolyze that. Which means it technically should be on that wall, because this is centrifuge stuff from like here down. These are the gems for doing other things with. So we'll put this here and not really give a shit that it exists for the moment. I think this gets centrifuge. No, that gets electrolyzed too. That's iron and... Alright, well, we shouldn't have too much more of that. That, I think, was just from centrifuging the garnets. Hey, we're out of oxygen. What do you know?
Let me turn on the...
Oh, I just have to pipe up the big tank. I just gotta, I do believe, pipe this tank up.
You don't have to turn anything on.
Huh?
Did you have to turn anything on?
No, I don't need to turn anything on. No, actually, we are the fuck out of oxygen. You believe this shit? How the fuck did we run out of oxygen? We drained that entire big tank of fucking oxygen. I am not sure how we did that. Got hydrogen
Look up the
coming out
cryodesolation there.
Yeah, we could turn the cryo distillation power on. We still need to hook up all the things to it. We still don't have it piped anywhere. Did you ever work out this thing?
No.
You still ain't got a chance to look at it, because we are probably filling up down there on naphtha at this point. Gasoline, fuel, diesel. Yeah, tar is completely full. Naphtha is almost completely full. So, put that on your to-do list. Figure out what's wrong with this. Otherwise, we're not going to have any oil. Oil
Oh yeah,
go
it's
bye-bye.
it's already on my to-do list. I was just a little bit confused by that entry at first because I put another portal instead of mini to the portal.
Well, luckily, we still have tons of diesel we can run for nitro diesels, so it's not going to be too terrible. Alright, so I think let's see if we can get this multi-block up and running tonight. Since we got the bulk of our testing done. Why does GT Core have a redstone torch with a missing texture?
When we that, I was doing that for testing purposes, trying to figure out the cover itself.
Oh, is that the redstone torch on the cable thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so, Math Man. Hey, Ethel. Go to bed. We need 21. Times 3, that's 63. I thought we made some. Yeah, we made 21. So 63 minus 21 will be 42. So we need 42 times 4. I cannot hush it. Just go to bed. Night effort.
So we need 168.
Okay.
We need the answer to life, universe, and everything in Mountain Gears.
So I need 168 of these. So 168 minus 128 would be 40. So that, this is what we need to run through here to make the gears. Alright, or washer parts. Oh, that doesn't show up the ore washing parts. Why does that not? The hell do you have them called? Oh, ore washing parts instead of ore washer parts. Will kiss my ass. Alright, so then we need 21 casings. So 21 times 8 would be 168. So go grab 168 titanium and throw it in the bender to start making plates. And then I will need 3 times 4, that's 12. Times 8. I don't know. 12 times... Okay, I need a fucking calculator for this one. 12 times 21. 252. So, 64, 128. That right there is 256. So, 48, 950, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, all but 8. Fuck, that just took all of them. Asshole. Okay, that just completely fucked up.
Did you need 252?
What did I say? I don't fucking remember. Trying to get me to remember? 21 times 12. Oh, yeah, you're right. 252.
I need to take away 4.
So I need 4 stacks minus 4. Huh? Why do you keep taking the whole thing? You're not supposed to take the whole thing. You're supposed to take what's in my hand, because I didn't continue to swat you. Stupid barrel.
No, it's my fault because I wrote it so that it would do that. Didn't realize
Oh, well,
that there.
picture shit. Grr. Fine. I'll just take 4 stacks. I'll bring you back 4 of them. Ya dick. Oh, you stupid thing. Stop screwing up. Stupid frickin'. I hate this stupid fucking hopper. This hopper's annoying.
Yeah, no, I hate to. I still can't replicate it. It's really annoying.
Why in the hell did I put this in the LV table where there's no room to do a fucking thing? Put it over here. It's not an LV thing. Dumbass.
Oh, wait. Actually, you're supposed to just throw all 168 into the bender because some of them are frames.
It's titanium casing. Oh, fuck, it is a... Yes, I'm an idiot. I was wondering why we had extra fucking... I was thinking the EV casing, not titanium casing. Confused me because they look just alike. So yes, you need 6 times 21 for plates, and then you need 2 times 21 for long rods that need to be cut into short rods.
So 126 plates, which is almost 2 stacks.
Sophisticated Backpacks has a battery upgrade for the backpack.
Yeah, it's for FE.
Yeah. I was sure it wasn't for this.
AKA Magic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The cheap shit.
That's funny. I keep finding number 42.
Hmm.
I know you hate that number, right?
For a whole year, I got to say that I was the answer to life and everything when I was 42. Now I'm greater than the answer to life and everything. Because now I'm 45. That was 3 years ago. Fuck, I'm getting old.
You know, the book is simultaneously the most stupid and the most hilarious books at the same time.
I've never read the book. I only watched the movie.
Oh, the movie was terrible, apparently.
Oh, the movie was great. The movie might have been terrible as an adaptation of the book, but as just a movie for somebody that's never read the book, the movie was fucking funny. It was just the right amount of ridiculous nonsense to not be completely ridiculous. It had enough of a story there to keep all the ridiculous nonsense tied together. But it had a whole lot of ridiculous nonsense. But yeah, I know nothing about the book. But you should really watch the movie sometime. It's quite funny.
I think I did watch it already. Quite a while ago.
I like the little mice at the end yelling at him, "Eat the cake!" That was funny. All the idiots laying down in the fucking pub because the one dude told him to. Will it save us? No idea. Well, we'll do it anyways. OMAP? OMAP? I have no idea how to say that. I thought he was calling me a pervert at first. What the hell is that like Russian or something? For
Yeah,
hello?
That's some sort of like Gaelic language, at least. Mm.
I don't understand a single word, but it's very interesting. Well, I can't say if you spoke English you'd understand a word either, because, you know. If it is, it's a different thing than what Privet is not Russian, at least not normal, because that Google can understand. So you guys ported some GT6 stuff to 118. Well, it started as GT5 with some GT6 love thrown in wherever I can talk trends into it. Wherever I can convince him to stick GT6 shit into this, I do. Because I like GT6.
I will say I'm never adding the other energy types to this at least.
But we need crucibles.
No.
No, not touching crucibles. I don't blame you. Crucibles will be a lot of fucking work. But yeah, we have...
all the energy types just kind of confusing.
You do who, what now?
Confusing, but the energy types just kind of hard to figure out. Stuff. I was trying to set up a simple thing once, and it was hard to figure out how to power a machine. I'm creative.
Yeah, crucibles would be weird to code because it's a liquid that isn't a liquid. Crucibles don't have liquid in them. It's all item. I don't even understand how he does it. It just looks liquid. But yeah, we have aluminum processing through the GT6 method with all the stuff, and it has to be electrolyzed from alumina. And we have bauxite processing in the autoclave, just like you do in GT6. We have rutile being processed into titanium with sort of the same thing. It doesn't have the heating mixer. It's done in a chemical reactor because no burning boxes. But we have that. We have the full-on monster that is uranium processing. That's done back here. And apparently we have ran through all of that. We had... Well, technically the pipes are GT5 and GT6 because GT5 had the pipes first. They didn't get GT6 style connecting because you had to put paper on them, but they had the same pipes. in GT5. The barrels, yes, that's a little different seeing GT6 barrels, and we also have less barrels because we don't have the cheap barrels and then the regular barrels. We just have barrels, but then we've got mass storages as well, so you can hold all the things. Why is this not running? Are we really out of... No, there's uranium tetrafluoride right there. We're out of fluorine. Ah. It's impressive the level of effort. What do you use? No, there's no IC2 in 118. We have GT6 style reactors. See right there? GT6 reactor. And they work just the same. The only difference is there's only the small heat exchanger. After that, you have to go to the GT5 style large heat exchanger. Oh yeah, Greg's reactors are quite nice. I enjoy them a lot. But yeah, he's done a lot with this mod. There's he's got the IC2. Hey, you got friends offshore. Since there was no IC2, anything from IC2 that was needed got added, like crop harvesters. We have solar panels. We have GT6 coke ovens. And we also have way over here, I think we still have set up one. Oh, nope. We don't still have one. It's also a primitive blast furnace, but apparently we tore it down. Same as the GT5 one, but we added a bunch of things into it that GT5 didn't have. Like, you can do all of the TFC style steels and bronzes in it, so you don't have to wait until you get a oh, I missed him. You don't have to wait till you get an electric blast furnace to make red steel and black bronze. The British are coming, the British are coming. By sea, by sea. Hey, you're missing by a mile, dude. Hey, fucker's moving. Time to stop moving. Aha, got him.
Forget the market.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bucket of milk. Haha. Yeah, that's one thing we don't have in here. There is no crop system. There's no crop breeding. We do have a tree growth simulator. I still hate the name of it, but basically it's a tree farm. So you put in fertilizer and saplings, and it will make all the tree stuff That way, if you want to run your base off of charcoal, you can build this great big box of plastic and black bronze. Oh, and we also have all of the yeah, we also have the GT6 tanks, because screw railcraft style tanks. So we have, you know, tanks everywhere. And this is only the start of the project. This is the basic settings that we're testing through right now, and he's developing. I'm being more annoying. That's my job. His job's to do the testing. Yeah, we got a whole room down here, nothing but Invar tanks set up to hold all our different fluids. I love tanks. Especially for these tanks back here. In the room I was just in, they are for all of our distillation stuff. So everything that comes out of oil is stored down here. Kerosene, fuel, diesel, tar, that's from the naphtha. That's why you automate it. If you're lazy, automate. And then all of them are piped up into these for when we need power. So, like fuel and kerosene are coming into these as it's made. And then this one is methane. This is steam for the reactor when we turn it on. This is another one because we've got all of them piped in. This is the old GT5 sulfur battery thing. Oh, I make Invar like 9 to 18 stacks of Invar at a time. This is the sulfur battery loop thing that was in GT5. So we can get rid of all of our excess sulfuric acid.
There. Here you go.
Hey, my casings. Oh, and what we're working on right now. 21. Hey, you made 22. Or
no,
you
only 21.
There was one already in there.
Yeah.
We also have multi-block machines from GT6, which is what we're working on getting done right now, is setting up the ore washer, which this looks really, really weird, dude.
Yeah, no, but it's because the casing it's made from, whereas these are walls.
Okay, this is not okay. They changed their direction by the way you place them. So all of them are the same direction, but two. Oh,
They'll set the same direction once the structure forms.
Okay. Well, we need to get a input. And we need to get power. Because we don't have the normal GT6 power thing on the back. So we're going to need a energy input, a fluid input, and then an item input and an item output. It is really weird having to set up this multi-block with hatches. Because in GT6 they're automatic. So this is going to take... do you have... In GT6, this can take up to 2048 RU. What's the max this will take? What's the minimum and max this can take?
I'm not sure. I think it's just like the rest of the running the panel multi-blocks. I have to check.
Okay.
I don't
But
think
if
there's really a
it's-
max.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess GT5 doesn't have that type of system, so we just need to decide what level we want it to run at. For right now, let's go ahead and make it HV. Try to run it at HV. We kind of got to upgrade our system if we want to run it at EV. We're not quite set up to do EV, so yeah. Let's do an HV energy hatch. And how many processes is this running at a time?
Let me check. Should say in tooltip.
Does it say in the tooltip? I didn't think this had a tooltip yet.
Maybe.
Yeah, this doesn't have a tooltip yet, jackass.
Oh.
Fix your shit. It needs a tooltip. You could have it kind of like the... Well, not completely, because you don't have the coils. But you could kind of set it up where if it's MV, it's like 16 or 8. You don't do multiple processes for the regular ones, right? They're just regular overclocking.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do like...
I think it might be 64, like, or however much the electricity does that time.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just thinking you could do it a little bit different since these can be upgraded all the way to max power. The more power you give them, the more processes they can run. It's something to think about. So you could set it up to do MV, but then it would do like, I'd say like 4, 8 maybe. And then just like double it each time. So if you wanted 64 at a time, you'd have to go up to, see, 4, 8, 16, 32. A stack at a time would end up being 5 tiers. So MV, HV, EV.
I'd probably start with 8 and go from there. Not 4.
Okay, so it'd be 4 steps. So it'd be MV, HV, EV, IV. So IV would be able to do 64 at a time. And then above that, it would just be faster. But only overclocked just because it's running in here. So it wouldn't chart. It would cost you, what is the regular ore washing? Isn't it like 30 or 24? Crushed. Ore washer is 24, so it'd be 4 times 24 for each process. So if we're going to try to run this at HV, that's going to be 16. So we can use LV hatches in it. Do we have any LV hatches left laying around? Fluid input hatch. Oh, can't take that. That's for the large heat exchanger. Energy hatch, battery buffer, HV casings. I have no idea why they're over here. Put those in the HV table. I can make the input with that. Wait a minute. Those are casings. Those need to be, yeah, those need to be upgraded. But yeah, once we get this all the way done, which I'm going to go ahead and make the item LV, but I'm going to make the fluid MV just to make sure. Because it's probably going to be a lot of fluid. We're also going to have to upgrade our fluid pipe for the drain. We're kind of overdue on doing that. Oh, did I tell you I had a horrible, absolutely horrible idea for an add-on I want to talk to you about that'll never get done because we got to get this done first. And we have all, basically, think andesite casing only taking wrought iron instead of andesite and going up from there and adding in like a GT6 style boiler and steam turbine for making create style power.
So HURUS and steam.
Basically making it less of a passive power generated mod, making it more fitting with this. But then we could use the press and stuff for the bender.
Oh, you mean like an add for create and GTI?
Just for the fun of it. And it wouldn't take andesite, it would take wrought iron for the casings. You'd have to do like GTI stuff to get into the create stuff. But it would be the more primitive stuff. Just to make things more dynamic looking. Because it is one thing create does well. And for some reason, everybody has a huge heart-on for the trains. Everybody wants to create trains. So this way, you can have create in here, and it wouldn't feel so bad. And you wouldn't have to be using fucking andesite alloy, because I hate the idea of mixing a stone with a metal to make a casing.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But it would still use its own power system, but you'd have a GTI like boilers and stuff like that that would create power. That way it wouldn't be just you'd have to, for the windmill sails, instead of them taking wool, you'd use like fucking plastic or some shit. So you could still have them, but you'd have to do, you'd have to get the LV before you could get the plastic, and it would take plastic. So, you'd have to do the stuff to make the plastic to have the windmills and stuff like that. Like I said, horrible idea.
The only problem with the plastic things is the windmills are texture kind of implies, like a bit of fabric. So actually, wait, it just realized there's a type of fabric that's plastic, which is nylon and or poly, whatever it's called.
Talking polyvinyl?
No, whatever. There's like some t-shirts may have sort of thread that's like plastic or something.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shit, I can't think of it right now, but I know what you're talking about.
Polyester, that's it, polyester.
Yeah, that's it.
You can probably make the windmill blades out of polyester, so it's still like fabric, but it would be technically plastic.
You could make yeah, that'd work. I was just thinking, you could do like a woven plastic as well. I'm actually looking up polyester right now. Give me a second. But I would say for the basic settings, if you had something... Oh, wait a minute. Polyester is just PET. Polyester is also known as polytetra... I don't know how to pronounce PHTH. There's no fucking vowel in there. Phthalate? Something like that, but it's PET.
Why do they always make all these words hard to pronounce? It's like scientists hate us or something.
Okay, that's a horrible thing to tell me. That's not how you make it. Polyester is made from fuel-based chemicals. Well, no shit. I know that. I want to know how you mix. Chain 1. Linear allo. Wait white polyester or low melting semi-crystalline polymers. A thermoplastic or a thermoset. There's also polyester resins. I didn't know there was polyester resins. So it's made with tetraphthallic acid, dimethanol ester, and monoethylene glycol. So it wouldn't be anything too difficult of a thing, and since you don't have the same issue I have with loading up GT New Horizons, I think they actually added a chemical recipe for making PET. That's why I knew it was what PET was, because I heard Ethrin talking about it. I could talk to Ethrin about it and see how they make PET, but I'm pretty sure that we have everything here that we need to make it. It sounds very similar to like Teflon. Ow! I still never changed that fucking pipe out. Why did I never change that pipe out? That pipe is really annoying. That pipe bites me on the ass constantly.
Hey, Bear. You should change that pipe out.
Hey, you know what? You're fucking right, I should. Same thing, pain in my ass. Literally. Alright, energy hatch. Which, I'm sorry, the energy hatch has to be right here. It just doesn't look right if it's not ass-centered. And it's not just because I'm ass-centric. That was funny. You're supposed to laugh, fucker. Okay, I think that's it, and it's formed. Ugh. Why? Why'd you do this to me? Does that one block look off to you too?
No.
Oh.
Also look up here.
Okay, it did align them right. Yeah, for me, the input hatch didn't change. It just got a pink tint to it.
Yeah, so on YouTube.
And this one looks like black bronze.
Also, I
Also,
gotta say,
I really think you need to change this to having the full ore washer part texture or something, because this just looks weird. Two-toned ore washer looks strange.
It's annoying how, because these two don't match.
Yeah.
P6 doesn't have this problem because both the holes and casings have the same texture.
There we go. We got it. I got to get the got to get the pipe upgraded. We got to decide what we're going to change our pipe out to instead of using this wood one, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough to handle that. But we also need to get the other ones made to go with it, because I think we should probably do, if we do the the ore washer, if we're running it at HP, we might be able to simply switch that out. We can try it.
Yeah, one option for pipe is you could simply replace it with plastic, cut double the bandwidth.
Try that again.
Plastic has double the bandwidth of wood pipes.
Yeah, but I'm thinking we might want to go better than that. I'm actually thinking like going for like either copper invar or bronze huge pipes. That'll give us a decent amount. You don't have the carbon ones, or I'd go for carbon and just be done with it. GT6 has carbon fluid pipes that are fucking outrageous, but carbon pipes take carbon fiber, and a GT6 carbon fiber takes air from the end to make it, so it's way more high tech than what carbon fiber is in here. So I wouldn't suggest adding them. I don't think we need anything as big as fucking titanium or tungsten steel or anything. Let's see. Huge bronze would be 1800. Huge rubber's 1200. What is plastic?
1200.
Oh, fucking plastic is the same as bronze. Shit. So yeah, we could use fucking 1800 liters a tick is a lot of fucking water. So yeah, we could use plastic. Oh wait a minute, I'm looking at. Yeah. That's fine. Invar's 2400. I don't know if we need that. You don't have aluminum pipes.
No.
So I can't do that.
I don't care aluminum pipes even make sense really. It's still like metal. I wouldn't be sturdy enough for a pipe. Oh wait, no, it's used for airplanes. So
it's used for fucking airplanes and used for pop cans. It's all about the amount of pressure it needs to hold. If you're not holding a lot of pressure, and you got to remember the aluminum is very rigid if it's got a decent thickness. It's only flimsy if it's a sheet, like what pop cans are made out of. A billet of fucking aluminum is very rigid, and if you're just piping water through it without a high pressure behind it, it's fine. It just couldn't be an aluminum foil pipe, because that wouldn't hold much shit.
that wouldn't even hold its own shape. Never mind any food.
Well, remember, pop cans, they're aluminum. They're made out of not foil, but a couple thicknesses
but
of
they're
it.
a little bit thicker, you know. They're not. I was thinking it was literally made of like foil.
The inside pressure is what makes them rigid when they're sealed. Once they're open, they're easily crumpleable. Words. Words suck. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this thing down and take it upstairs and see where I want to put it.
But yeah, I kind of wonder what she knew about that. Yeah, she went to wallpapers now, I'm not sure.
But yeah, in GT6 we have aluminum pipes that are quite cheap on the bandwidth. They're, I think, around the same as like bronze and plastic. But because aluminum makes up, fucking everything, and once you set up making it, you get damn near an infinite amount of them. If you're not trying to do an ass ton of them, or a ass ton amount through it, aluminum pipes are a good idea. Plus, they're like Invar. They don't hold as much heat, but if they do hold something within their heat tolerance, it doesn't hurt you when you touch it. Which is kind of strange because aluminum transmits heat. I guess that's kind of his idea behind it. The fact that it would conduct the heat out quicker. So technically, whatever fluid would be inside that would be hot shouldn't be hot anymore. 5, 6, 7.
Because I was thinking, because like if you put aluminum in something hot, then take it out and let it sit for just a little bit, it'll be cools off really quickly. That's it. I don't think that'd still hurt you. The fluid is still in there, By the way, without making PVC pipes, do you even have PVC yet?
Oh, polyvinyl chloride? No. We haven't made polyvinyl chloride yet. We only have the other one. But I'm pretty sure we have a lot of fucking chlorine. We have polyethylene. We have tons of that shit. Vinyl chloride is ethylene and chlorine, and it makes hydrochloric acid. Ew. Nasty. Yeah, it's 1,000 liters of chlorine per process, and we've got 297 buckets of chlorine down here, so it wouldn't be hard to make. We could throw that together pretty easily. Let me go see how much ethylene we have.
Probably a ton.
Well, we'd have more if somebody fixed the fucking nether portal. Oh, yeah, we've got 750 buckets of ethylene. And that's without running all that naphtha. Yeah, we've got fucking tons. So yeah, maybe next time we're here, we'll set that up and change out that pipe. Okay, I'll move the... I actually want to do this way. I don't know why, but I'm just used to having the fucking input hatch and output hatch on the... Well, the input hatch. Greg does output from the main block. I can go with that. So there we go. It's formed. Now we'll just have to run the power over here. So we'll have the... I'm going to change this around because if we're going to do that, then that means that we're going to move the macerator here because it's not going to be needed way the fuck over there. It's going to be needed over here. And so we'll have power's going to be here. Might even upgrade this to an EV macerator. Just trying to think here. I don't want to do this. I'm probably going to want to move... I'll probably leave this dust filter here. And I'll just move this one. Because that's the only thing going in there. Yeah, we want small and regular. And we've got a power cable running across right here. So I can just tie into that one over here and bring that out across here. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should turn this 90 degrees. Let me get rid of... You started on GTI Advanced. Oh, that's for the book, isn't it? I still have to look
some
at
of the stuff in the book, and so I could try and figure out advancements. But they're not complete yet. So.
Okay, because I just got one for that. We'll throw one at you. There you go. Need some localization work.
You have to visit that. I'll have to figure out names and descriptions. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to figure out progression. Enhancements are a pain.
Yeah, I heard that achievements in 1.7.10 was horrible. Move these chests around a bit. Do we have a place downstairs for these? Doesn't look like it. We're gonna have to make a place down here for these. Oh. Alright, well, I happen to have a barrel. So let's do that. Pink. Hey, there's a cover on that. Oh. It's just a marble cover. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that. What we got in here? Bench.
By the way, Bear, I've been thinking about these input hatches. What is the point of the where in the face supposed to be if taking input or any side?
The GT5 style hatches? I have no fucking idea, to be honest. They don't make a whole lot of sense. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you can input through any fucking side. And I'm pretty sure you can pull with like a conveyor or a hopper from any fucking side. So the face really never made a fucking lot of sense. Remember, GT5 is the version of GregTech that Greg fucking abandoned ship early on. He made a lot of stupid decisions in that version. As much as people fucking love it, it is kind of the abandoned stepchild. Greg hated the code he had for that. Well, can't say hated. He hates the code he did for GT5. You can't even get him to go back and look at it.
Well, apparently, GT5U only made the code worse.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't say they made it worse. They just didn't fix it. They just kept trying to band-aid things, and when it needed a full overhaul. It needed to be tore apart from the bottom up, and they just kept trying to put band-aids over the broken shit.
Yeah, it's like trying to use a band-aid to close a gash when you really need stitches.
Mm-hmm. Trying to put a Band-Aid on break. Don't fucking work. It needs fixed properly. I need surgery. Give me a Band-Aid. No, jackass. It's not how this works. Oh, holy shit. Allergies acting up or something. Can't stop sneezing. Trying to clean up these boxes of bullshit we have laying around here. I mean, we got more room to put shit. This is sand, right? Yeah. I don't even know if we ever set this thing up for hello? Did I still never get that fixed? I don't know if I ever got that fixed. Also, why are you doing... Oh, that thing's all full of fucking shit. Okay, so... I gotta fix that. Trends, please explain to me what this is doing, and please tell me it's not voiding our shit. Is it just bypassing the output and throwing shit straight in the pipe, or are we just voiding everything? The pipe says it's holding lapis dust. Why the pipe says it's holding lapis dust, I don't know. Because it's connected to the dust thing down here, so it should be able to do so, but I don't know how it is full of sapphires. And it's still running shit.
For the, I think for the Jones outputs, it can just void it.
Well, that's not good. You should fix that. You should not be able to just void shit.
The problem is don't change outputs means that was coded.
Well, I cut the power to it until you fixed it. Or until you fix it, because that needs to be fixed. Just void everything.
The problem is that you can't easily simulate change outputs because they don't change once you actually output it. That's the problem.
It's because you didn't write multiple recipes for the macerator, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to write different recipes for the macerator. Then that wouldn't be a problem because you wouldn't need to void that other slot. Voiding shit's not okay. That's not a way to get past that.
Well, but I'm saying the problem is that the way the system works, it simulates outputting the items, and if it can't fit, then it'll not run. The problem about simulating it chance output is that and the outputs may change when you actually output the items versus when you simulate it.
That's weird. Greg has each output slot as each item that it can output has its own slot. So, like, in the sifter here, you have 6 of them. Let me go to one that has gems. This one. So, just this right here is the exact setup of how the recipe works. If it outputs an exquisite, it goes in that first slot. If it puts out a dust, it goes in that last slot. You can never get exquisites in the second slot. You can never get chips in the second slot. You can only get what's in this GUI in that slot. And that's what the, remember that one block we were talking about? Or not the one block, the robot cover. That's what the robot cover would be for, is for if you wanted, like, say, exquisites to go one place, you wanted flaws to go to another place, you would tell the robot cover to pull from that specific slot, and then it would only take the exquisites, the regulars, the flaws, whatever. So then you could have, instead of a pipe that would output all of that stuff, you could just put a robot cover on, like, 4 of the fucking sides or whatever, and then have 4 different ones of the outputs pulled by robotic arms to wherever you wanted them specifically. That's what the robot arm being able to set to a certain slot is for. Same basically for inputs for the regulator block that was in GT5, because you could tell it what slot to put stuff into. But that was only for inputting. That's a different type of thing, but similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like the way your shit does shit. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Anytime that a machine voids something and I don't control it doing it, that's bad.
Just have to rethink how I output the items in.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't really write the code in the first place, so it's...
Yeah, I know. You're working with somebody else's stuff. Which, by the way, I have to say, I now even more hate the 3x3 mining. Because somebody brought up that it was him that implemented the code trying to get underneath my skin the other day.
Who?
Who do you think? Fucking the lolly-loving freak that pisses me off.
When you're saying he wrote the code for the 3x3?
Mm-hmm. That's what he claims. I don't know if he did or not, but they were talking about 3x3 mining in Greg's Discord the other day, and I said that I prefer GT6's way of doing 3x3, because then it's 3x3x3. Just use fucking dynamite, and that even GTI had fucking 3x3 mining, but at least it was on drills, and you could turn it the fuck off if you wanted to, because I hate 3x3 mining. It's just for people that are lazy. And he piped up and said that GTI had always, I didn't like the way he put it because he said GTI has always had 3x3 mining since I implemented it. Well, it hasn't always had it if you implemented it. Unless it was the very first thing you implement, the very first thing that was implemented, it didn't always have it.
Also, I kind of doubt he did it. Like, he didn't do much at all in this mod.
I didn't think he did anything outside of 112.
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because the it's so long ago. I have to go very back in the commit history.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I don't know, like something like 30 commits or something, and I have like several thousand. So
So you should have a lot by now. How much of this crap have you rebuilt now?
you're out probably.
Actually looking right now to see if I can find where he set it to show you, and I thought it was in the New Horizon one, but it wasn't in there, so I'm not really sure where the fuck I was talking at that he had to show his ugly head at. There's so much fucking random bullshit in that fucking discard. It's hard to know where anything is.
It's very much.
Oh, here it is. I actually said it in GT6. I looked through like 4 other channels before I figured that out. Alright, back to my cleaning.
He's the same guy here initially in like 116 or something made the change the mod to use GregTech in the mod ID instead of GTI. Which I don't like. I don't want to ever use GregTech in the mod ID because that should be reserved for the GregTech.
Yeah.
In case, Greg does decide someday or somebody, actually ports D6,
Is I think I am gonna turn it. Save on power if I do.
But yeah, I apparently have the most commits and the most changes in GTI.
Makes sense. Well, you have the most in this version. Does that count the other 4 versions before this?
It's basically says commits over time and.
Well, I just meant, does it represent all the work back to 110? Because GTI technically started at 110. 110 or 19? One of the two. I don't remember which.
I'm not sure, but I know it's just basically
4,
since
5, 6,
7. The GTI project on GitHub was started in its current form. Back in like $1 or something.
Shoot that and that out. Those up there. this here. We'll do the input there. Do the output there. Fluid might as well. Well, fluid might as well go right fucking here. Because we'll have the fluid there. I gotta finally decide what the fuck I'm doing with the roasting oven. Which now is probably a good time to figure it out, seeing as how the fucking roaster's out of oxygen.
Yeah. I'd say GTI is very. I have the most attributions since the beginning, but antimatter is different because technically that's where a lot of the stages for all the work on GTI was for the where they split it into its own repo. It used to be just one project.
Oh shit, I need that there. Never mind. That's running all the other stuff. You still didn't fix that. Put that on your list. Transformer. If the cables are already connected, if they're open to the air, you put the transformer down, it doesn't get power. It only gets power if you break the connection and reconnect it, then it'll get power. It needs to recognize that the cable's connected when it forms. Which I guess I could actually move that now, because we're not going to have the mass reader here. We can actually take this cable out, and this cable out, and put the transformer here. That'll save a little bit of power. Run it that way, and we'll have these. We'll have that transformer. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, that transformer is not connected, so I'll change the way all that is actually. Take those out. Let's see. That one was connected to the smalls, the regular, and this, but it shouldn't be connected to the smalls. It should have only been the dust and the other ones. We're going to leave that one there. I'm going to need another type filter, so I'll have to make one of those. Because I'll put a dust one over here specifically for that.
Well, speaking of that dude, I think once I saw him in another Discord somewhere saying how he didn't like how much rain I had over this project or something, thinking I was going to ruin it or something.
Well, if you didn't have, it wouldn't get done.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like anybody else is willing to work on it.
Yeah, you think he's not willing to... Oh, actually, no, I don't want him to come, so never mind. Yeah,
Why am
I would
trying
say
to
if
make motor?
someone's going to complain, then they should, consider contributing some. If they see problem, whatever, just tell me,
Oh yeah, I need 2 of them. You have any idea why there's so many silver wires in here? The hell did we make so many silver wires for?
not sure.
Fuck, I did it again. Damn it. Good thing we have a disassembler. Just made a fucking electric filter instead of a type filter because I used the wrong fucking circuit. That. Not that. That. And that. There we go. That's the way you do it. Alright, so the output of this is going to go to this and to this. And then this should be empty. So give me that. So we're going to have to make a restrictor pipe for this. I think I'll do that. Put that to there. This needs to be for the dust. So, give me a stone dust. Yay, yeah, my inventory's getting full. Fuck off. Back in there, so that's the stone dust. Which needs to go. Probably go actually that way so we can put it over to the rest of the line. And then this is going to be for the crushed, which we have a ton of right here. So set that for, thank you, crushed. And then now the chest buffer, it'll go here. And then pipe coming out of there. We'll put a restrictor pipe and send it into here. And then the other one needs to run to this pipe here, where they go into that filter. Although, technically, I could move that filter, does it make sense to make it to where you can use tape on a filter?
I don't know.
I'm saying that for the input. Is there something else that would make more sense? Because if I break this filter right now, I'm going to lose all of the inputs, which means I've got to remember what all 9 of those things are I have in here.
Maybe a data orb?
I wouldn't want the tape to hold anything that's in the output, but I would want the tape to basically just to store the memory. Or could we use like a... that would probably be way harder for you to code, though. Use a data storage, the data stick thing. If you smack a data stick with it, it'll remember what the setting is, and then you can reset it when you replaced it.
Yeah, something like that, or a data orb. No, don't it's too hard actually.
Well, how about you think about a way of saving that input, and I'll stop here, because it is 9 o'clock, and you probably need to get to bed, and we'll continue this next time when you have a way for me to save that fucking thing, because I don't want to have to reset all that. I'll get this set up and running next time, and I'm probably going to change over the roaster since the bitch is empty of everything but oxygen. That means everything else should be, the pipe should be empty, yeah. So I can move this shit around a bit. Alright. So, we're out of here for tonight. Y'all have a good one. And we'll see you next time.